lightweight world title.
Come on, ready? Talk, ready? Fight talk.
This crazy matchup is upon us. Charles Oliviera in yellow, Arman Tsarukyan in white.
I just love that we are getting this changeover at 155. Where we are seeing these guys that have been the rulers of this division fighting the young up-and-comers. We just have not seen many of them have success in these moments. Tsarukyan promises to be different.
Of course, we saw Justin Gaethje handle Rafael Fiziev, Dustin Poirier recently against Benoit Saint-Denis. See if we get a changing of the guard, so to speak, in this one.
Oliviera is so nasty on the ground. As I said, when he was walking, one of the best submission artists ever in any division.
Tsarukyan's almost basing out flat. Oh, guillotine!
He's got an Arman guillotine.
That looks tight, Joe!
Tsarukyan's in real trouble. He's in real trouble. He might go out. He might go out.
I was trying to clear the legs of Oliviera. Tsarukyan's coming out of his touch. Wow!
And now he's got his back. Nope, back to mount.
Punishing elbow in there for Oliviera.
This is absolutely huge for Oliviera. Early in the fight like this, to almost get him in a choke.
Yes.
And now dominating him on the ground.
And we have not seen many guys escape the guillotine of Charles Oliviera, especially when it's in that deep.
Especially early.
Yeah.
And now Oliviera just landed a big elbow. Tsarukyan doing a great job with his legs, though. Trying to disrupt the mount.
Well, that was the difference, right? We were talking earlier about a fight. You got to defend with your legs also. You saw Tsarukyan there using his legs to move and buck and shrimp and push. And eventually he found safety, or at least a better position he was in against Dubrams.
Well, Tsarukyan is very complete in all aspects of the game. His defense, his offense, his submissions. But look at Oliviera. Beautiful. Beautiful flow.
Charles, watch your head. Drop the head.
It looked like a headbutt there for a moment. Oh, look at this. Tsarukyan turns him over.
Tsarukyan kept his composure under extreme circumstances, and now he finds himself on top.
Tsarukyan is a beast on top. Nasty ground and pound. Even from inside the guard, he's very, very dangerous.
Very dangerous. So powerful and so aware. He's got that good wrestling base.
There's a big elbow right there. But Oliviera has a very offensive guard. Tsarukyan has to be very careful.
Huge night for American top team thus far. Renato Moicano, Kayla Harrison, Bo Nichols, Tsarukyan trying to keep it going. Under 2 minutes here, round one.
The way Oliviera utilizes that overhook on the left arm of Arman Tsarukyan is huge. And he can use that to set up submissions. Keep an eye on his legs as he clamps down on that right overhook.
He's trying to keep Tsarukyan in close, not allow him to gain space and posture to land any big shots on him.
EA Sports UFC 5, the gold is nice, but it's what the belt represents that matters. A legacy. Play as Holloway, Whitaker, and Weidman during their reigns with Alter Ego's Champions Series, available now in UFC 5.
Oliviera gave up on the overhooks. But that's the thing with a very... That's illegal. That's illegal. That's illegal.
That was illegal.
That up kick's illegal. Hold on. What are they doing here?
They got to give him a second.
Stop. Up. Up.
He's got to give him a second.
Grounded.
Yeah, absolutely an illegal strike.
Okay. All right.
Luckily, it hit his shoulder first, right? Because if that would have went straight to the face,
You want to see the doctor?
if that would have went straight to the face of Tsarukyan, he might have went down.
He says he's good.
Same position. Yes, okay.
He wants to make sure he goes back into the same position. Now, he had one knee on the ground at that time.
Walk this way,
What's the doctor doing here?
I mean, he said he's fine.
The doctor's trying to see if he's stunned.
Okay. All right.
You good?
1 point less or what?
No, you want the position? Yeah. All right.
You might
Said
have
he has 1 point left.
He was grounded. Do not do that again.
So not going to be a point deduction.
You guys good? Time in. Fight.
And we resume the action with a minute to go in the round.
Arman needs to take advantage of this position here. Oliveira's trying to control his wrist. When he controls your wrist, you got to take that elbow over the top and try to slice it into your opponent.
He's also going with a high guard here. He's trying to set something up. And Oliveira is very good at setting things up off his back. He tried to set up a triangle after he landed that up kick. Tsarukyan lands an elbow.
2 of them, back to back, by Arman.
But those overhooks by Oliveira are huge. When you fight a very high-level guard specialist, you cannot put your arms on the mat. You can't put your hands on the mat. Look at this. Oliveira switched over. Back up to his feet. Nicely done by Charles.
Nice knee by Tsarukyan, greets him on the way up.
Nice knee to the body by Charles.
Oh,
And an elbow over the top.
Spinning attack to the body lands for Tsarukyan. That round had a little bit of everything. Shades of Alexander Volkanovski and Brian Ortega, UFC 266 back in 2021. You wonder if the Volk man was watching at home as, or I think he's actually here, but as Tsarukyan showed you all that heart and resolve to escape that guillotine. In round 1, here we go with round 2 of a possible 3. Oliveira in yellow, Tsarukyan in white.
Tsarukyan has a very sneaky left high kick off the front leg. He does it with no tap. Oh.
Good right hand there by Oliveira. Tsarukyan ate that.
Fingers, Arman.
Oliveira keeping that guard closed, ate a knee to the body. Tonight's social media post brought to you by The Fall Guy, starring Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt, only in theaters May 3rd.
Tsarukyan with a nice jab. Excellent. Look at that.
Tsarukyan told us he had a combination he wanted to finish his fight with. A Superman punch and a high kick.
Right.
He said, maybe I'll get a bonus. I said, you throw a Superman punch and then follow up with a high kick to end Charles Oliveira, you're getting the bonus, my man. But right now, he's been on his heels a little bit, but his striking does look really good.
Great scramble by Oliveira. Beautiful job getting back up to his feet.
Tsarukyan's doing a really good job with his posture. By keeping his head and chest up, it's making it difficult for Oliveira to face him. Charles needs to take that left arm back over and try to underhook Arman Tsarukyan, or he's going to get dragged down to the mat.
But if he can rotate towards his left, and if Arman does not have control of his body, he could get a hold of that guillotine.
Yep.
I mean, he's got a nasty guillotine, and that arm is in tight.
But that posture, right? The posture, he's got to stay so committed to staying upright if you're Arman Tsarukyan.
Yeah, Oliveira's putting himself in a dangerous position holding that, and Arman took advantage of it.
I love the way Arman finished that takedown right there. He took his right knee and he elevated Oliveira up off the ground and then rotated him to put him down. So he essentially shelved him with his inside knee. Beautiful takedown there by Tsarukyan.
Hart tools with over 100 power tools that all run off the same 20-volt battery. Hart, available at harttools.com and Walmart.
Oliveira does such a good job with the overhooks. You see it again. His left arm wrapping around the right arm of Tsarukyan. That prevents a lot of the ground and pound, a lot of the posturing up. Also, it puts that right arm in danger. So he's utilizing his shoulder and trying to create some space, but Oliveira's got like a crocodile clamp down on that arm. Now he's free.
Coach Dean Thomas, what do you have, good sir?
Fellas, I can't state how special the guard of Oliveira's is. However, Tsarukyan is doing such a good job of nullifying his guard just with head control. Now notice how Tsarukyan keeps his head under Oliveira's head. That nullifies his guard. That keeps him from being able to do pretty much anything. So keep an eye out for that.
Couple slicing elbows there from Oliveira. Under 2 minutes here, round 2.
Tsarukyan's got to be very careful in these transitions and get caught in a triangle.
But he picks up on it immediately. You saw right there where Charles threw his legs up. Arman immediately got his head and chest up.
Yeah.
You can't be one arm in, one arm out. You gotta have both in, or you gotta have them both out.
But he's very
when you're dependent on the top.
Can't have a better guy coaching you to face Charles Oliveira than Marcos D'Amata. Pahupla to our immediate right.
Oliveira does such a good job of avoiding the ground and pound. And a lot of it is the overhooks. Look at that overhook on the right side.
Well, you'll get one in every now and again, but you'll never get any sustained offense because he's constantly wrist fighting and he's overtime trying to hook you back in close to him.
Yeah, he's either grabbing the back of your neck or he's grabbing an overhook. Very difficult to hit him clean.
And when you're on the bottom, space is your enemy. You cannot allow your opponent to get space to land ground and pound. Right now he's controlling that, but he's losing. Right, because Tsarukyan's controlling him and throwing punches.
Oh, some Charles open.
Oh, that one got through it. Those got through it. Those are big. There's another one. He's slicing with these elbows.
Because off the wrist, when Charles is holding the wrist, he sliced the elbow on the top.
Oh, Tsarukyan's getting on.
Oliveira trying to return fire with elbows off of his back, but he is leaking now late round 2.
Tsarukyan's looking up at the clock. Probably just kind of trying to hold this position, get off some ground and pound. Oh, another
right hand hold.
Slicing.
Maybe a late submission attempt, perhaps not. Oh, big round 2.